Hey guys, trying out something new here, something different, something a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, but it's a little bit more, say, different. I don't see a lot of like Transformer toy reviewers do it in this style, a dual camera setup and everything. So I've got the figure here down in front of me with my DSLR here, as you can see, and you can actually probably see it in the main video frame here, and I'm recording it down here with the figure right in front of me as well. So what the setup is a lot of, like, if you watch trading card videos, some of them gone into the whole dual camera setup. And what the dual camera setup is they have two cameras, one of them on camera, with their face on camera, and the second is the behind the camera, their hands messing around, opening up booster packs, and going through them while talking. So I thought I'd do something similar, but this time, obviously doing it via a Transformer toy, open it from packaging, take a look at the figure, and everything like that. So this is going to be long, because it's just a brief introduction on what the setup I'm doing is, and to see if people like it, because this is going to be me bringing back my whole toy review segments of to the channel, and bringing them over from my old dead, not used channel of Optimus Rider. And I'm going to be continuing the brand of Kaizo Teigu Corner and incorporating Transformers into the channel, because that's something I wanted to do for a while, and I wanted to do it fresh this year, add something new where I can do the figure and review it. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So without further ado, I will be inserting the intro here. So without further ado, let's cut to the intro and let's crack open to the opening of the figure I'm doing. So without further ado, hit the intro. So here we have Seige Optimus in package. I already had him for several days, so it doesn't really matter that much that I had him several days now, because it gave me a chance to actually get used to the figure, get to know the figure a little bit more, and know exactly what I'm getting myself into when I'm bringing back this, when I'm doing this video. So packaging wise, standard for the Seige packaging. With a lot of video reviews that I've noticed, this is the standard for most of the figures. I think there's also a smaller down version of these design boxes for the Voyagers, so they're not on blister packs. They're in boxes like these, but shrunken down for the deluxes. So we got this. So on the front, we've pretty much got the Takara logo up here, Generations, Transformers, WFC S11, Optimus Prime, Transformers Seige, War for Cybertron, 8+, Hasbro. Top of the box is pretty much an Autobot logo, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. This side, Transformers Authentic. So that is like their little branding of saying that this is an authentic Transformers product. So it's not like a third-party brand or anything. Nice picture of Prime there. Moonrace, I believe, Sideswipe, a Decepticon or a mini, I think that's Skytreads, a Decepticon. Some other Transformers that are probably coming out in the line later on, and like I've already stated there. Here we have a Prime again in a nice action pose. What's really nice, I do love the artwork. They're going full out with this artwork here, and I really do like it, and it's something that I really do love. Then we've got the Voyager class in multiple languages. On the back, got Optimus Prime again, WFC S11, Autobot logo, Optimus, Weapon Masters here, or what were formerly known as Target Masters here as well. Autobot, truck mode of primes, truck, different languages there, and bottom is pretty much standard legalese. So let's crack this guy open. So we'll just open him up, take him out of the package here. So we'll pull him out. So the axe has already fallen out. Straighten him up, pull him back here. Get his little gun out as well, and move those out the side. And we can also then put the box all back together. And just move the box out of the way. So now we've got Prime here in his robot mode, and I'm also keeping an eye out on the camera as well, making sure he is always in frame. Zoom in a little bit. Focus as well. So yeah, so we got Prime here, very nicely done. We've got one battle damage, like one damage look on the arms and on the thighs and on the chest. The head sculpt's really nicely done, very Prime-esque. I do like the silver they used on Prime as well. I like the silver on the smokestacks, the grey plastic as well there, and the nice white as well. And on the back, weapon storage, you got these 5mm pegs, so you can peg these anywhere you like. But because they're weapons, you really do want to put the weapons on the back, because that's the in robot mode, that's the best place to store weapons. The weapon, just give you a quick look on the top camera here, very nicely done, very nicely detailed as well, and it does look really nicely detailed as well. You can hold it in his hands and whatnot. Axe can form into that shield, but like I said, it really annoys me with this shield because you have to literally fold them in a certain way, where you have to fold in the big blade and then fold in the little blade and fold that down. And this also has the 5mm peg system, so that can be pegged in any of the ports on any figure that has them in the Siege line. So yeah, so let's quickly go down with the articulation. We've got the full rotation on the arms. We've got the outwards and in movement. I love that the smokestacks can move out of the way to accommodate the outward movement of the arm. Got over 90-degree bend, or just 9. I think it. Yeah, it looks like it's just over or is 90 degrees of bend on the elbow. Legs can move forward and back, but are hindered of the front and back of the mini unmovable skirts, but can move inwards. Inwards can have a rotation at the knee, bends at knee, and can also over 90 degrees at the knee as well, and can move forwards as well. There's also ankle pivot as well, and some toe articulation. Head can go up and down, rotate, and have a slight upwards motion as well, and wrist articulation as well, along with a waist. So that's pretty much the articulation done for the figure. So let's crack down to the robot mode, the vehicle mode, and then we can do a quick transformation back to the robot mode after the vehicle mode as well. So how I like to do the vehicle mode is pretty much simple. I like to start with the back, so that's out of the way. So you want to lift that up, move that up to the side, and move this piece here, rotate it so you can see on this piece here, and then move it outwards like that, then fold these little panels up and pull this grey piece that will later become the bumper outwards like so. Now you want to get the chest, open that up, and then you want to get in here just to loosen up these wheels, and so that you can according them out and straighten them out like so. I'm going to do them on both sides, just according them out and straighten them out so they're just flowing about like that. So we can just zoom out a little bit and bring the second camera down a little bit. And so we got this little motion going on here, but it also allows us so that we can also fold in the head as well. We want to keep these doors open because of later on with this coming over and over and form the rest of the cab. Next we want to get the arms here. And the arms are very interestingly done. You want to get this panel here and flip it down, then get this panel and flip it up. And it forms part of the truck mode. And what you want to do then is do the iconic thing of any Prime toy, is bringing the arm back, and then bringing the arm up like so, and then bringing it round like that. But now we have to bring the waist up so we can get the wheels out of the way as well. So I'm going to lift those up, bring the wheels now down like that, so they accommodate and are out of the way. So when that's the case now, we can then bring the arms in and fold them in and line them up like so. So everything is aligned in this type of configuration. You can do the same here, just line them up, get that fist in the same orientation before, after you've transformed the arm like the first one, and then straighten it up, line everything up, and make sure everything is lined up and is like that. Next, we can work on the legs. We'll come back to the wheels and the top section in a bit, but let's get the legs out of the way, because the legs are somewhat of the interesting parts of the transformation, if you get what I mean. So then you want to get the legs, get these panels here, and they're connected to this tab here, where my finger is, and it will go into this little port there. So we'll get those, and then fold that grey panel inwards like this, and then you want to get this section here, rotate that back to form the legs, and then fold down the toes down like that. You want to then rotate this around like so, because then you want to bring this all in and bring that around. You want to then get this little like kneecap piece and bring that up and over like so. So when you got that all done, you can then bring up the wheel once everything is in place. Now do the same as you did on that leg onto the other. Fold that back in like that, rotate, grab these wheels, bring those around to this side, fold down the feet, and then get this situated so that it's all lined up, tabbed into place like that. And then you can also, don't forget to get the little tab here, like that, and like that. So you've got all of this. Now all of that is all nicely done. Got some room to flex the wheels out a bit, but I'll keep these wheels down at the moment, so we've got a little bit more room. Next we want to just bring the top of the cab up so it's all lined up neatly and sits flush. Then you can bring this all down where it will then complete the matrix here very nicely, and then just close that up and close and tab together. So, and there we have Prime's truck mode. Rolls really, really well on all 6 of its wheels. Some of them don't catch, but it rolls very nicely as it should, and it looks really, really cool. I like the translucent blue that's been used all across the figure. I do like the little minigun turrets that it does have on the figure as well. Don't know how well you can see that, but it has like these little miniguns on the front. It's really cool, and it looks really, really well done. Details pretty much the same. We've got some added silver now for the side of the truck and on the wheels, and some white on the front as well. But the majority of the detail is the same as the robot mode. Weapon storage can be in all the same places, but for me, I like to use the port on the gun and the shield just pegs in there, and then you can just peg it there, and that's pretty much it. Do I recommend this figure? I really do like this figure. There is a leader class coming out, a retool of the Ultra Magnus mold, based on the Cybertron series Optimus, and I can't wait for that figure. But, obviously, I do recommend this guy as well, if you can't afford the leader class. Obviously, now I'm just going to transform it while talking. Hopefully you guys enjoy this way of reviewing, and hopefully you can give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell as much as possible, so that you guys keep up to date with all my videos. I have got a Patreon page, but that isn't being used as much because I haven't got a big enough following yet for supporters. But hopefully people will enjoy this style of reviewing as much as I have been doing with recording of them. This is the first video of doing this, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you like the setup as well. Well, so you can imagine how much I like doing this, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just finish the transformation and we can end the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the way I've done this video. Hopefully you guys, like I keep on saying, hopefully this is a new style that I haven't seen much Transformer reviewers follow or think about doing, because I think it's a bit too much of a hassle with some of them. But it's a style that I've always been interested in doing, and I've been wanting to try it out with the videos here as much as possible, and hopefully it gets the support and interesting views on some people and everything like that. But we can't forget his gun. But hopefully, without further ado, I've been your host Kai from Kai's Corner, and this has been my review on Transformers Seige Voyager class Optimus Prime, and I'll hopefully see you next time for another video in the Seige toy line, or on another past figure that I have at the moment in my collection. So other than that, without further ado, I've been your host Kai from Kai's Corner, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.